Okay, Wayne's World is a classic 90s comedy that brings to life the beloved Saturday Night Live characters Wayne Campbell, played by Mike Myers, and Garth Algar, played by Dana Carvey. The film follows Wayne and Garth, two goofy, lovable slackers like us, who host a public access TV show, a little like us too, from Wayne's basement. Um, definitely, definitely like us. Their lives take a sudden turn when a slick TV producer, played by Rob Lowe, offers to buy their show and turn it into a commercial hit. Along the way, they deal with romance, friendship, and some hilariously over-the-top corporate manipulation. Directed by Penelope Spheris, Wayne's World is packed with unforgettable moments like the famous Bohemian Rhapsody headbanging scene in the car. The movie is a blend of absurd humour, 90s pop culture references, and playful satire of the music industry. It became a cultural phenomenon, celebrated for its goofy charm and its irreverent take on fame, friendship, and selling out. With its memorable catchphrases and offbeat comedy, Wayne's World remains a beloved cult classic.
I love Wayne's World.
That was going to be my first question. Do you love Wayne's World?
I love it. Hey, Doc.
Yes.
Extreme close-up.
Oh! I wasn't prepared for that. What I was prepared for, though, is barreling the camera, because the reason I'm choosing Wayne's World is specifically because one of the features of Deadpool and Wolverine, or Deadpool in general, is the self-conscious nature of it, and particularly breaking the fourth wall, which means looking at the camera directly to the audience and speaking to the audience, and therefore defying all the norms of cinema tradition.
What a ripper. Yes. Now, I don't know how many films broke the fourth wall before this, but this film does it in such a genius way. You know, right down to those sort of moments where it's like, hey, come with me.
No.
Oops, I dropped the pen. And then you got to go, you follow while the pen's being picked up and there's a message beneath the table happening with the audience while there's something happening, the scene's going on. Like that level of fourth wall breaking is, I don't know. That feels to me like it was invented here.
Yeah. Well, that's a quintessential one.
Yes.
The Garth dropping the pen.
Yeah.
But there's so many others. Like I think it starts with Wayne kind of going outside of the action and speaking directly to the camera, establishing that relationship we have with him.
Yeah.
And he keeps it through the whole thing, just stopping mid-scene and, having a wink at us. I love this sort of crap. It's what I live for, breaking the fourth wall.
That's so good. Yeah, it's a cracker on all levels. The comedy, the humor in this is so goofy as well. And it has, what Deadpool and Wolverine has is there's a little bit of an abandon to it. It's just like I was saying before, the 10-year-old kids just going, and then this happens. Like this, it kind of feels a little bit like these guys got really high, and that's exactly what they did, to like nut out the story of Wayne's World.
Yeah, I doubt they were high. They were probably working very hard because they were working on Saturday Night Live. Although you can be high working on SNL.
You can be high and work hard. It's possible.
Okay, that's true. So they were high. But I think it's almost like the Deadpool of its time. This was really a thing back in the 90s. Like everyone loved it.
Yeah, big time.
To the point where I feel I was so much in it. Like I really did dress the same. Everyone dressed the same.
Yeah.
And had the same music taste. Like we were all exploring the 70s with Foxy Lady and Bohemian Rhapsody. So I was almost too close to it at the time, and now watching it back in hindsight, it just feels so nostalgic on so many levels and so good.
It's really enjoyable. Even today, going back and watching this film again now is such a fun ride. And that just for the fourth wall breaking is a perfect reminds me of for Deadpool.
Well, there's another one. Another reason to remind of Deadpool, and that's the same thing as you were mentioning with 48 Hours.
Yes.
And it's a buddy film.
Yeah, it sure is.
So I don't know who's who. I don't know which is the Deadpool and which is the Wolverine in this case, but they are best mates, and there's, they have a bit of, not much antagonism, but you can really see that the main thing is their relationship through the film.
Beautiful.